Salutations and good morrow, everyone. Welcome back to Grounded, where today we're hopping in and we are talking memories. We're talking going back in time. All right, we are talking going back to the first base that I had ever built inside of Grounded after its release almost 2 years ago. We are sitting at almost 2 years of Grounded, guys. 2 years of Sir Sim putting out as many videos as he can every time there's an update. 2 years of awesomeness and 2 years of one of the best communities in the world when it comes to a video game base. So let's hop in, let's check out the first base that I ever made. Just take a quick walk down memory lane. I'll give you guys a couple thoughts that I had back then of what I can remember and who was with me at the time and how I felt doing all that back then. So let's go, let's hop into single player. We're gonna go down. It's a world that I have right here that I actually built an entire castle on as well. There's a whole bunch that's happened on this world. I have had people from my members join me, my moderators join me, my friends join me, my family join me. There's all sorts of different people join into this map, have fun with us, and just experience Grounded together as a community. So this map alone already has, oh look, I'm over in the jungle area, already has a huge amount of significance for me in it. It's such a fond memory whenever I play this map because it brings back so much emotion from so far back when. 2 years is a long time in a video game's lifespan. If you think about it, how often do you play a game? There's my castle way over there. How often do you play a game for years on end? How often? I mean, I know for myself, it's not very often. I don't play one game, for instance, Dismantle. When I'm done playing Dismantle, that'll probably be when I'm done playing Dismantle. You know, Subnautica. I played Subnautica. Subnautica was a fantastic game. So good. So absolutely phenomenal. Oh, I might die. Absolutely phenomenal. But all in all, once I played it, I was done with it. And, oh, I didn't die. Nice. But Grounded seems to me like a game that is not going to have that feeling to it, right? It feels like a game that's just going to kind of linger on and continue. So let's get on over to my base here and then we'll chit chat a little bit more. So I guess that this is a great time for me to just kind of stop and give the channel a little PSA on some of the things that I'm planning on doing here once the update comes out fully for everybody, which should be happening this week that I release this video. It should be. If I was to guess, it's going to be on Wednesday after the community Grounded stream that Obsidian does, the casually grounded dev streams that they do. That's when I think that it's going to come out. But one of the things that I wanted to do is stream with you guys, to have you guys be able to come in and talk with me and chat with me during it. So I'm doing 3 different community streams. One is going to be with my members. The day that it launches, I'm going to have all of my, or not with my members, I'm sorry, my moderators. My moderators is day 1. Okay, my moderators are going to be day 1 where I bring in my mods and I say, okay, the update has just launched officially. Come stream with me. Come game, come enjoy this awesome update with me. Let's hang out as a team because that's my team, right? That's my core team. The people who have been backing me for so long. So they're day 1. Day 2 is going to be all of my members. So anybody who wants to come and join me that is a member of the channel, if you guys are a member, all you got to do is click the join button down below. If you're not already, you can go down there and become a member. Okay, my members are going to be invited that day. And I'm going to be in a member chat area and my moderators will be pulling people in to talk with me and to chat with me. And where they're going to be pulling me in from is my Discord. And that leads us to day number 3. Day number 3 is I'm going to be playing online, which I'm going to be gaming with a couple select people that I'll be doing different, you know, raffles and stuff for to pull people in. And that's going to be just from anybody who's subscribed to the channel that's currently in the Discord. So if that's what you guys are interested in, come and join me over there in the Discord. The link's down in the description. But let's take a peek here at my first base I ever created in Grounded. Now I'm going to tell you guys, this is not something that's like, wow, look at this base that Sir Sim-Alot made. No, this is like basic of the basic. Look, we didn't even have, you know, any sort of interior angled roofs at this point that actually worked. You could see how we just had the straight line ones. We didn't have the ones that came out to a point. So part of my base over here isn't covered. I put everything just flat on the ground because I didn't have multi-tiered bases unlocked yet. I had a whole bunch of storage baskets I think I actually had more storage baskets. I think I destroyed them at one point, or I was raided. But I remember one of the first nights of me playing Grounded and playing this and streaming this, I had a couple people playing with me. I think that Edgar was there. I think that Nemo was there, and somebody else. I think it was Pandy was there. And they were helping me get organized because I just had stuff thrown everywhere. Look, I even have like an old red ant club. I've left some of this stuff in here completely on purpose. Some of these items that I could be using, but I've left them in here because this is such like... It almost feels like a historic thing for me, right? I make sure that I load this game every time there's an update to make sure that nothing happens to this base. But this base is like a memorial to me, to when I was playing Grounded. Look, I tried to put this angle over here because I didn't just want it to be flat on that side, but it's like a memorial to me. I remember playing this and being so excited, and then I was raided by ants and they destroyed one of my walls and I had to fight them out of here. And then I was also raided by wolf spiders at some point, so I had to fight them out, and I ended up having part of my base destroyed and I had to rebuild it. And it was such a fond memory of going back and remembering what it was like to play Grounded, remembering what it was like to experience this game for the first time. This is one of those games that's kind of like Subnautica for me, or Final Fantasy X for me, or like some of those games that I really, really love and enjoy, right? It's one of those games that I would love to be able to go back and experience it for the first time again. It's one of those fond memories that I would love to be able to reach back in time and relive. And that's why I play so many different games on the channel, is because, you know, you search for another one of those memories of the first time you get to play it. I just had one the other day that I won't ever be able to cover up again, and that's that Planet Crafter game. That was such a good game. So fun, so much fun to explore and find things in and build and get to know that game. It was so crazy fun. But that first time experience is now gone, and I'm not going to get that back again. So that was one of the cool things that came with building this base. I know I went from building this base here. After I built this one, I went over and built my blue base that's right over here, bluish greenish base. And I remember it was just a start off area. I had run over here from my base and said I want to go up, right? I'm being invaded, things are eating too much of my food, I want to go up. So I went over and I built up here, and it started off as just this little house, right? And then as I just started expanding, I went this way with it. This is, you can start to see I got multi-story bases, went over here, got hardened bases I should say, was able to build all of this. Funny little story about this building, actually, while we're here, I guess, now that we're talking old things. This building was meant to be a trap for bees. That's what this was meant for. This was meant for me to build up here, open up these doors, and get bees stuck in here, so that way I could fight them. Because I didn't know how bee combat was going to work when they first launched the flying insects into the game, the bees, the mosquitoes, the fireflies. When they first launched them into the game, I wasn't sure how we were going to interact with them. So I built this as like a corral to try to be able to fight the bees and to hold them in here while I was able to do damage to them, because I was such a reliant worker on using the mint mace at the time, or the mint mallet at the time. So, you know, how things change and everything like that. To give you guys a little bit more, I guess what happened is I built up this direction. I started building up here. I built a long bridge that goes all the way over to that unfinished base over there that has some zip lines on it. Then I built this expansion so that way I could get a zip line for whenever I built my next base, which ended up being my castle, which is all the way over there, which is one of the biggest builds I've ever done. Then I started working on my tower, my watchtower that's right there. So this map has grown and gotten bigger and bigger and bigger as we've gone on. It needs to have even more added to it, because this is my original save, guys. This is like good memories for me. This is great Grounded memories that I hope that you guys enjoyed. A little walk down memory lane with me, a little walk into the PSA for me for a moment there. And thank you guys for being here for so long. For those of you who remember watching me build this so long ago, or remember watching me build the castle, were here during or help me build that castle, or if you guys want to come in, because the plan is when the update launches to load up this world again and to have the community make their mark on this world by going through and helping me out by building some new buildings. I even have a community area built over there that's like Lake Town that I thought was really, really cool. But thank you guys all so much for watching this one. I hope you guys will join me whenever this update goes live, so that way I can get more of the community in here, into Grounded with me, and back onto the channel. Because what, guys, think about it. Without all of you, I'm just the guy yelling at a camera. So thank you guys all so much. This is all for you guys, and I really do appreciate every single one of you guys. And thank you guys all so much. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.